Capricorns, you need to cut out the noise, cut out the bullshit, cut out the ego, the comparison. Just focus on you right now, and you're really going to step into a lot of power. Welcome to your Pisces season Horoscope. Capricorns, when I was shuffling, the messages that were coming through very clearly, you don't need to be comparing yourself. You don't need to be looking at what other people are doing, getting insecure, being petty, being jealous, being envious. Focus on you. I was literally seeing it was like as if someone was pulling back the curtains and kind of looking at their neighbors or looking at other people. Also, I feel like if some of you are irritated or you're wanting to travel or go on vacation or have fun and you're looking at other people having fun and you're getting annoyed that maybe they're not following the rules or that they're being annoying or stupid or lazy or whatever, release that. It doesn't matter. You don't need to focus on that. Just focus on you. And another message that was coming through very clearly was health, nutrition, and fitness. So some of you are getting ready for, spring is right around the corner. Wanting to look good, to feel good. If you need to channel that frustration or that irritation, really focus on your fitness and getting that energy out in some way, shape, or form. I think is really going to help you to get out of your head and move it back into your body. Again, we're moving away from Aquarius season, which was a lot of air energy. Everyone was feeling this. And so if you can channel that energy productively and not focus on external people and what they're doing, focus on you and you'll be good to go. The cards that I pulled out of the gate, we have the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Wands and the Emperor. So like I said, I think if you can cut out all these things that don't serve you, add a bit more structure, which for Capricorns is not going to be hard to do, so that you can just focus on what truly matters. I also think come Aries season, given that the Emperor is a card for Aries, there's going to be some kind of opportunity, if not near the end of Pisces season, it's going to be coming through. And let me just say this, from an astrological standpoint, anyone who has late degree planets or placements in Capricorn, so around, let's say 23 to 27, 28 degrees Capricorn, Pluto is there right now at 25 degrees Capricorn. So if you're just feeling very tired or irritated or exhausted, or like things aren't working out the way you want them to, Pluto is chilling. And Pluto is about death, transformation, obsession, and power. So especially if you have the sun, moon, or rising in late degrees Capricorn, you are going through a massive transformation. So I need you, as I said earlier, to not focus on what other people are doing, because that doesn't matter. You're going through a lot right now, and Pluto only transits every 8 to 11 years. So some people never get Pluto on their natal sun, rising, moon, Venus, Mercury, Mars, etc. So if you're feeling a certain type of way, it may be due to that planetary aspect. It's very intense. I have an aspect that's being hit right now and I am feeling it. So with that though, is perfect opportunity for this Ace of Wands and Emperor energy to come through, because the Ace of Wands represents new ideas, new motivations, new passion projects that can come through, or there are just going to be offers presented to you that are going to make you feel very alive and very excited, because the Emperor is no joke. Power, structure, stability. This is going to be huge. And remember, Capricorn is an earth energy, Pisces is water. So these are very complementary energies. So I just think that if you can address your emotions and not disperse them or not attend to them, and just see why you're feeling what you're feeling and can work through them so that they don't consume you and lead to anxiety or depression or whatever that you feel when you're feeling overwhelmed with emotion, you're going to be in a really great space to welcome in these new opportunities and these new power players that are going to be big. Lest we forget, in 2020, Capricorns, as well as Aries, we're going through it. And so now this year, we can utilize everything that we learned last year and come into fruition. So if you're feeling down, just know what you were able to overcome last year. And if you can overcome that, then everything else is relatively easy. I mean, Capricorns are the GOAT, the greatest of all time. You don't need me to remind you. Also, one quick thing about the Queen of Swords, just watch gossiping or watching your words. Like I said, if you can steer clear of comparison, ego, jealousy, that's going to serve you well, because you don't want to be in a position where something good is coming your way and you block your blessings by talking ill of someone. I've had a few Capricorn clients and friends be in their feelings and try to denigrate others' worth or beauty or frequency and say that they're better than them. It's just not cute. Even if it so happens to be true, why would you want to allow that ego to take over when you don't know what that person's going through, and you would never want anyone to judge you on a moment of weakness or on a year that was not your best. So just be careful, because the Queen of Swords has a very sharp tongue and she can burn bridges very quickly, but she can also motivate and inspire those around her. So just know that. And if you're feeling a certain type of way, work through it. And also too, the Ace of Wands with the Emperor, if you're wanting to work or connect or obtain a mentor or reach out to someone of a higher echelon or someone that can really help you grow, this is also a vibe as well. Especially the Emperor, that's Aries energy, kind of linking back to what we were saying before with the fitness and your body and nutrition. And that's just like a very great positive effect. When we look good, we feel good. That's all the positive benefits, which I know you know. But if you're not feeling the greatest, I would just channel that frustration or that excess energy into your physical health this season. I think that's really going to help you significantly. So let's see what else is coming through for Capricorns. What else do Capricorns need to know right now? Yeah, some of you are exhausted right now. Just sleep. There's this energy of feeling like you have to keep going, or feeling like you have to keep performing or putting out work or content or whatever. You really don't. If you can learn how to tap into that feminine energy, to rest, to receive, again, those offers can just come in very easily, or even just the ideas, the downloads to lead to that Emperor. It'll be a lot easier if you can just surrender and let go. Much easier. And trust your intuition, Capricorns. Purple is coming through a lot. Oh, here we go. So I think some of you are also just might be completely burnt out right now, or just really almost at your wit's end, or you're just working really hard and you're not seeing the results that you want at this time. We do have the Three of Swords with the Ten of Wands. So this can be heartbreak, or you not getting the results you want, or feeling like you literally can't go anymore. You're over it. And remember, as we said before, with every event that we had in Aquarius season, it was a lot of air energy. Everyone, every single person was in their head, or they were reassessing things, or they were reevaluating their life. And so there can be moments of doubt, but you don't have to just completely abandon everything. And I think that it may just be that ego throwing a bit of a temper tantrum, or you constantly comparing yourself to others and being disappointment and you not being where you thought you would be at this point in time. It's okay. I always say with the Ten of Wands that you don't have to just give up, just rest. And that was a very clear image that was coming through of just taking the time and prioritizing sleeping, recharging, understanding that there are these ebbs and flows, and it's not always going to be a period of expansion. Some of you might also just be dealing with heartbreak, of course. The Three of Swords, notorious for breakups or emotional turmoil. And even this is just, again, putting your heart into everything and just not manifesting yet, and just feeling crushed. But on the other side of this, we have the King of Wands. And so the Emperor with the King of Wands, this is no joke. It does just seem to me that there has to be a little bit of healing, a little bit of emotional work right now to allow these messages to come in. Because I think it's kind of just like you're so tapped out, you're so emotionally and physically burnt out right now, or just frustrated that nothing might be working out in your favor, that things might be at a little bit of a standstill. But if you can just trust and surrender, then we do have some beautiful cards, especially that Ace of Wands and Emperor energy. That's really strong. but just knowing that when you need the rest, take it. And just allow everything else, the external noise, to just dissipate. With Mercury now stationing direct, of course, there's that 2-week post-shadow period. We do have the full moon in Virgo on the 27th. So the end of February particularly, I would take time just to chill, to rest and relax, so that come March, things will really progress nicely. And remember, like I said, Pluto is at that 25 degrees Capricorn. So a lot of people with late degree Capricorn placements are going to be feeling this for a while. Like this transit is going to be happening for a couple years still. So be gentle with yourself, especially those of you who are going through your Saturn return right now. It's like an extra layer of intensity. The bottom cards, though, are very benefic. We have the 6 of Swords with the 3 of Cups. So with the cards on the bottom, it's things that you might not be seeing right now, things working out, progression, having fun. If you're not having fun right now, adding that in, being with those select few, that friends, families, lovers who are actually in your corner, that you love being around, where you don't feel like there's this competition that you always have to be on or perform. That's what I want you to focus on as well. So as you're taking this time to rest and be with yourself, adding in those elements of fun so that you can have these opportunities for ideas, downloads, and powerful people to come into your corner. But if you're still operating in this overdrive of masculine to perform and to compete and to think that you're better than everyone else and no one can match you and that just isn't fair because all these things are happening to you, it's just going to take a bit longer for those things to happen. And it's not really a great energy to even be in when there's so many blessings that are very evidently coming to you sooner than later. So a little bit of emotional work, channeling your energy productively, will really be beneficial to you, Capricorns. So that's the message. Of course, this is just a general reading. You can look at your rising and your moon signs for more clarity. If you want to go into this even further, and you want to book a one-on-one reading, you can go to my website or just DM me and we can hook that up. If this reading really resonates and you want to leave a tip, they're always appreciated. My PayPal link, you can find that in the bio as well. And please tag and share with a fellow Capricorn who could also use this message. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.